this young lady who has chosen to have a baby as opposed to go through chemo to try to cure the cancer that she is suffering, it's a mystery to me. It seems as if the medical profession had persuaded her because chemo was recommended. And I'm not sure what other people have said and how many different scenarios she really viewed before coming up with her decision. Now, I mean, she's young, which means that she could have more babies, except she had chemo, cancer of the ovaries or cancer of the uterus or something, especially the uterus, because she could have had another egg somewhere and so forth. But in ethics, it's easy. I mean, if there are several ethical positions. For example, actual persons are more valued than a potential person. So you'll abort the baby if the mother's life is threatened, or for other health reasons and other reasons. So I'm not sure if it's just for being promiscuous and trying to avoid a pregnancy or whatever. But at least the life of the mom is of more value than this fetus. You have an attorney and a guy that collects the garbage. You have a decision to make which one you should rescue. Rescue the attorney, because the attorney could do law work and maybe teach and a variety of other things, and also he could do the garbage. But this guy, all he could do is the garbage. Same thing with a medical doctor. A medical doctor could do medicine, which you would need if you have a situation where you save the garbage guy and let the medical doctor die, and then of course everybody else dies because there's nobody who could provide a medical service. And so it's a tragedy that she had to decide over the chemo, to decide for the fetus, because now that this child is born, she's dead, and the father has now to raise this child, get a stepmom perhaps, and the whole 9 yards, or grandparents or some other relative, wherein she could have aborted the child, go through the chemo, survive, and have more babies, because of course she's young. But that's her decision, and I don't know whether she's going to go to heaven. That's another matter. I don't know. I don't think God would have told her to do that sort of suicide thing. Avoid medical intervention with some fetus. I mean, you love your husband, you love the baby, whatever, but you can't love an actual person above. A potential person over an actual person, and so forth. And I don't think the husband would have persuaded her to do that, or a boyfriend. Let the baby come, you die. And so, we make decisions, based on facts and being rational and all that, and then you have ethics to throw in, because sometimes the facts on this and that, and then you make a decision which is not ethical. And to me, that is where the conscience will come into the body for the rest of your life. But here, you have things like things of God are more important than things of man. Sometimes a younger person in some cases would be of more value than an older person, because if there are just two people that are going to be, or three people going to be left here, you have a young guy and a young girl, and you have an older person. I mean, which one are you going to save? I mean, the older person should be the one that you're going to sacrifice, because these two young people could have a whole life. Yeah, they could have many, many more children than just the three of them. They could have like 10, 12, 20. And then they're going to come on and have more. I mean, the world started off with two people. So these positions might be important for folks to understand and teach them in high school or whatever, so folks would make good decisions.